Pumpkin!
Pumpkin!
Pumpkin! Hey!
Pumpkin!
Pumpkin!
Cool necklace. Cool necklace.
Thank you.
It's necklace in Italian, probably.
Probably. One of my old coworkers gave it to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from Lifetime in Montvale.
Who?
Maria.
Why?
She's like this older woman.
When?
And how? When I was leaving, she was like, hopefully when you see it, you'll remember me.
Did she really have tears?
Was crying.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
then I was crying because she was also an Aquarius. And that's what we bonded over.
Oh.
So cute. Wow. Pumpkin!
It scared me. Welcome back to Potty Mouth. Welcome out to Potty Mouth. Welcome out to Potty Mouth. The show where we talk a lot of shit with each other and we're best friends and we're Potty Mouth today.
I'm Crispy.
I'm Stine.
And we don't really know what we're going to talk about today. I actually made a list.
Well, I have a list too! Can I start?
Yeah, absolutely.
My cousin, I didn't tell you this, but my cousin ran in the New York City Marathon this weekend.
Oh, epic Chungus moment.
Yeah, I love her epic Chungus life. She won
Congrats.
the whole thing.
Congratulations.
Yeah, go Emma. She doesn't even know about this podcast. She's never had a YouTube channel before. Doesn't own a phone.
Perfect.
That's a lie. She owns a phone, but she owns a phone.
I wouldn't be surprised if she wouldn't.
Your turn? Wait, what?
Wait, is that your list?
No, I was just starting.
Oh, okay.
It's just like one thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah. Oh, something worth mentioning is I would love to give a little shout out to two of our best friends and our biggest fans. Jackson and Aaron. Thank you guys so much for the very constructive feedback. A little surprise for you guys today. They're actually our guests today!
Yay! Come on in, boys!
Come on! Wouldn't that be fun? I think they're in line for our first guests.
I thought you keep saying that about
well,
Seth
yeah.
and Mikey.
But them making a hole at our friends
whole.
Jason's besties made a live reaction video to one of our most recent
Recently,
episodes.
One of our most previous episodes of the recent times.
Of the recent times in the past.
Not the most
Very
recent. Not the most recent, in fact, but like just the one previously before the prior to that one, in fact. Yes. Yes, Crispy.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Yes.
And I think that's like a big step towards being our biggest fans, unfortunately, and also very fortunately for us, unfortunately for them.
So if we were to make like a web of brackets, even how they do in the sports, and then they verse each other.
Yeah.
They go battle. It would be like Jason, Emily. Then it would be Mikey, Seth, Yuli. The one person who keeps commenting, I miss the couch on our videos, and then Jackson and Aaron, and then picture brackets here, and then they would have to
I thought you were saying
each
they
other.
were the least biggest fans. And
This level with I did with my hands meant nothing. Meant absolutely nothing. Not a thing.
Okay. Well, yeah, something there or something like that or something. Even though
big fans.
And so that's why I'm like. It would make a lot of sense if they were our first guests. So we're going to have to fly them out. We're going to have to fly them out at some point.
With all that extra money we got, we're just going to have to.
Classic us rich.
I don't know if you heard just prior to previously on this recording, just like very immediately prior to this, I was on the phone crying to my mom about health insurance and how I don't have a therapist at this time.
Didn't they say they were giving you more health insurance towards the end of this year?
Oh, my boss said that. My boss said that there may be dental or optical coverage starting in March, which helps me 0% right now.
Yes.
And I need my Adderall yesterday.
Oh.
So.
No.
And I was like, do you have a general care practitioner? And I was like, that's an amazing word that you just learned, Mom. Yeah. No, I don't. Actually did have one in Long Beach. And then I went there and I said, hey, I need a general care practitioner so I could get my shit prescribed to me. And they were like, amazing, but you have to become a new patient and you have to do a physical. And I said, physical? Fine. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. Take my blood pressure. And they're like, oh, we have to get your blood. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, great. Okay,
Great.
I'm gonna have to come back. I'm gonna have to come back. Oh, this is a lab. It's covered by my insurance. Amazing. Shows up on my insurance. It's not covered. I said, hey, dear insurance, what the fuck? Why isn't it not covered? It says right here. And then I get an email immediately. I'm like, oh my God, they answered. And they said in the email, we got your message. And I said, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just need to know why it says on here that I owe blah, 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 hundreds of dollars, even though you're supposed to pay it. And then 3 weeks later, I get another email, and it said, your session is closed. Did you have a good time with this? Rate us out of 5 stars. Are you satisfied? And I'm like, well, no. And
That
they're
is
like,
just
by the
terrible.
way, you still owe like a lot of money. It's gonna affect your credit score if you don't do it.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I'm like, hey, can
Very
I buy
cool.
meds? They're like, no. So,
Have you tried ZocDoc?
yeah, I fucking tried that.
Yeah. They're actually not that helpful at all, actually, at all. I was going to say that type shit, beat jaw shit has happened to me when trying to talk to an online person.
A representative,
about,
if you will?
Even if you will,
Yeah.
about like an order that I've placed.
You love that shit.
And I'll be like, hey, where's my order? And they're like, here, what is your trouble with your order? And then I'll write a whole thing and they're like, okay, we'll get right back to you in just a second. And then 5 minutes later it says, conversation ended. Rank.
Right.
How did you feel about this conversation?
Yeah.
And then getting a follow-up email 2 days later that was like, how was your, like, give us a review.
Yeah.
I'm
With
like,
what's
a
his
review?
face? And I'm like, what's his face? It's Dad Demi.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes, exactly, completely, positively.
Yeah. So this episode, we're going. I almost just held your hand. Never let go. Ow, ow. So this episode, we're gonna do that little game that we played that one time from before, prior to a previous episode that we've once published together as people. Pretty princess. And positively, we've done that together. And the episode is us two, the two of us, we. And we are
Get there.
We're together in CMA, and we're recording a podcast even. And one has a word in mind, and the other one has a different word in mind. And we're trying to guide the conversation in a way where I get Crispy to say the magic word that I'm thinking of, and she onto me as well as
NCMA at the same time.
in CMA with an I there. In CMA.
How do you know that my eyes don't sound like E's?
That is just absolutely so true.
Pumpkin!
Should have made that my.
Fine. I was testing to see if that was gonna
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay, so starting now. My word is spending.
And mine is
Period.
no, I'm
All right,
scared.
what's your list? Go.
Okay, so
But wait, also, and I hate to interrupt again. The last time that we did this, you did not tell me when I said your word, and I
Yeah.
would appreciate if you tell me.
I'm not gonna.
No, you have to.
Who's the Zoom?
Then it's not fun.
Yeah, you know.
Because it wasn't fun last time finding out that I already said it.
Oh. Okay. That's why I kind of want the. Do 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 do.
Oh,
The
we could
phone.
just make that noise with our mouths.
Okay. I'm gonna actually open up my mouth and we'll edit in post what the sound will
You'll
be.
just go.
Exactly. I'm just gonna go.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. That was the word. That was it.
Okay, now your list, even?
Okay, so my list was basically just the thing. Like, I wanted to do like a weekend update bit. So like, stay tuned for future episodes where there might be a bit. But I didn't write one this time because, as I mentioned, I was on the phone crying with my mother. So, just wanted to update y'all on some things. So pretend this is a news segment, casting news channel. Pretend this is the news. This Potty Mouth
News
Network brought to you
by Potty
Potty
Mouths.
Mouths
Crispy.
and Stine, bringing you the truth
And
net
the lies.
Here only
Every day.
Here only every day. Potty Mouth.
Potty Mouth.
Best
Best
friends.
friends. What do you got?
Just gonna say,
Some keywords.
some keywords for SEO purposes for the transcript of the podcast, obviously, to make sure like we're relevant and everything and stuff like that. So obviously we've got like out of the way the summer. We were closing out the summer with the Benson Boone matcha Labubu latte, etc.
Yeah.
And then we're just sliding right into fall, sludging down over into fall with the autumnal vibes of the Dodgers winning the World Series, voting on Prop 50, etc., stuff like that, and voting rights and the polls and that type of thing. New York Marathon and doing stuff like that and running, and how there was like a lot of altitude and stuff like that with the marathon.
Where did altitude come from?
Just like the New York Marathon has a lot of hills. On the medal that my cousin got, she did actually win. She didn't win it. She won in our hearts. But she got a marathon medal, and there was a bunch of lines on it, and they were the ridges that show the altitude, the change in altitude of the course. Yeah. So apparently
it's
that's
like
why
one
it's
of the hardest courses.
Found out that's why.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's why there's a lottery. That's why you have to have a certain mile time. You have to qualify in order to even enter the lottery, I believe.
Do you know how many like people from Love Island fucking ran that thing?
Yeah, ridiculous. No, I think that was a different marathoner. Are you talking about Nick?
Nick and Brian and Elan.
There's no way they qualify for a 6:30 mile.
I think
Or maybe it's
Elan
like 8:30.
did. Yeah.
It would make sense
Elan did for sure.
Yeah.
He was like, I only started
I feel like Nick...
training 5 weeks ago. I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. I feel like Nick, there's more of a fame there, a fame aspect, even.
Somebody on TikTok posted, here are the people that I saw run the marathon, or people that I noticed, and it was like, this person from this show, Nick from Alandria.
Awesome.
I was like, as they should. Yeah, that's exactly
totally.
what he's from. Vote Dodgers marathon. Literal poop on ground outside. Yep. Smells
Waymo.
so bad. Waymo.
Boo.
It's weekend.
What?
No,
I was gonna go off of the thing I interrupted you with, Waymo. There's just like a really painful thing going on right now in the San Franciscan community.
I thought. Go ahead.
No,
I
what were
thought
you gonna say?
What you're about to share, that news headline that I will not give away.
Yeah.
I thought that happened in Belgium.
No.
I didn't recognize any of the words.
Oh.
So I just figured it was somewhere in Europe.
No.
Okay, continue.
So, Waymo, whom I already have a problem with, I don't really like the idea of robots taking jobs from human living beings when the job market is the way that it is at this time already.
Which is bad.
So creating a new, quote unquote, cheaper option for like Uber or Lyft.
Yeah. Rideshare
situation, if you will. Having people move into Waymo and moving away from Uber and Lyft is making the Uber and Lyft demand substantially less because people are choosing Waymo over Uber and Lyft because it's cheaper. Therefore, people not making as much money. That's an upsetting thing in and of itself.
Yeah. Is that making the Uber and Lyft prices go up?
I don't know. I think that the prices that we dealt with this past weekend, Hollow Weekend, were because of Hollow Weekend. But I guess we will have to study this moving forward.
Yeah, the numbers and such and stuff like that.
And keep an eye on the numbers and
GDP
stuff
and
shit
finances
like that.
and that type of
SEO.
thing. Exactly.
So
rideshare debacle, community, Lyft, Uber prices,
Waymo CEO. So in San Francisco on 16th Street, there is a mayor. There was a mayor, and her name was KitKat. She was a bodega cat, and she was loved by many, worshipped by all. She was important to the community.
This young feline female.
Yeah. Yes. And
Mayor of San Francisco.
16th Street.
16th
specifically.
Street. Francisco mayor.
So she would like basically look over the bodega, and then the Roxy is right there.
What's
the
that?
Roxy Theater, a very historical theater. And then there's a bunch of bars on that street. So I first met KitKat, first and only time, unfortunately, met KitKat at a bar next to the Roxy, believing that KitKat was the bouncer of this bar.
In a way, she was.
In a way, she was. She was protecting.
She seemed to be of the sort of a herald angel of that entire community block.
Yes. I got to meet her. I got to pet her. She was so sweet.
That's really generous.
Yeah. And then she disappeared into the night. As she does. You, Eden. An unfortunate occurrence happened where KitKat has passed. And
Not just passed.
Been brutally murdered by a Waymo.
Yeah.
And the CEO has released a statement that says nobody is going to care if murders happen because of Waymo.
The CEO of Waymo said that.
The CEO of Waymo said that.
The CEO of Waymo said what?
Anyway, it's absolutely
That's fucked up.
It's rocking the community. Here are some photos of the memorial of the mayor. Like this cat was a staple. It's so upsetting. There were statements released where they were saying, "Oh, the cat ran out in front of the car." That is not what happened. The cat was standing in front of the car for 7 seconds. And before the car, trigger warning, ran over the cat's hind legs and bottom half of the body, and then she died a brutal death. This is heartbreaking, and I need everyone to know about it and keep talking about it. And I'm going to link below a letter that you can sign and write to your representative to decide the future of autonomous driving technology. So please sign that, forward it, tell everyone the story. Really sad.
Link in the show notes.
What else you got on this list? Sorry to take it down a dark route.
It's okay. It's pretty much it. Oh, Halloween. And then maybe if we get to it, Halloween.
Did you want to talk about those two things?
Those two things? What do you mean?
The like week leading up to Halloween and also Halloween?
I'm afraid because I don't want to say the word you want me to say. I'm trying not to.
We can't. We have to keep talking.
You want me to talk about my date?
Sure.
Is that what?
No.
Did you hear my toes just crack?
I did. You said Halloween and the week leading up. So I was saying, did you want to talk about that stuff?
Yeah, totally. Totes. Okay, totes. Just a quick recap on my shitty fucking date. Once again, not to brag, been on two dates this year. One you've all heard about in a previous episode that we've previously recorded.
Big and massive way.
In an episode that we've had earlier this year in the summertime, even about drinking alcohol and, like the negative effects of it all and stuff right now. We can even put a picture of that right here, floating up right here. Are they allowed to click that? Can they click it?
I don't. If I can figure that out, they sure can.
I bring up the previous date from earlier this year because I made the mistake of agreeing to Ubering there and having him drive me home, which he did not do. I spent more money on that Uber than he did that entire date. Which what? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, which ended up costing you.
Oh, yeah, because I had to Uber home too.
Yeah.
This next date that I had recently, I don't know why he didn't just offer to drive me, but
I think we know why now.
Well, yeah, we know why now.
Low effort.
Yeah, absolutely uneducated in the dating realm. But I took an Uber, chatted up with my Uber. He was very chatty. Love that man. Shout out Jack, I think his name was Jake or Jack. Really nice Russian man. And he was like, so why are you Ubering over to X area, which was kind of far from where he picked me up. And I said, I'm going on a date, someone's cooking me dinner. And he's like, and he did not pick you up? And I was like, really good point you're making. And he's like, this must be good dinner. And I was like, yeah, well, he said he was a chef. And he's like, and you believe him? And I was like, you know what? Good point. And he goes,
chef for 5 years at that.
Yeah, something like that. And he goes, what was, he goes, what is his ethnicity? I said, white. And he goes, something like that. And I was like, you make a really good point. Mm-hmm. So I walk in there with a big chip on my shoulder. I also brought a bottle of wine, so I'm paying $50, $60 for this Uber. with a bottle of wine. So that's, if you do the math, $50, $60 plus around $29 equals.
At this point,
you carry the one where you would like plus the carried over plus general like equal to less than creator less than equal to around this number, which would be 75. You say 6, 7.
75-ish.
I pull up, and I'm like, hey, like I'm here, and he comes out with the most wrinkled pair of jeans and shirt that I've ever seen a human, alive person wear, and I was like, hey, does not hug me, hello, barely holds eye contact, and he's like, come on upstairs, and that was mean. Yeah, he cooks for me, pretty mid-meal. Eggplant parmesan, no vegan cheese. I said, where's the cheese? He goes, you said you didn't eat dairy. I said, you didn't want to get vegan cheese? And he goes, I didn't want to carry too much from Trader Joe's because I had to walk. Right. Cool. Really carrying the conversation the entire time. I figured, oh, what if I just like keep pouring the wine in his glass? Then he'll become a little bit more fun and bubbly and whatever. At one point, he asked me, so do you have any siblings? And I was like, awesome. Okay, I need to get out of here. Yeah. I stay there way too late, and I go, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to go. You want to Uber me back so badly. Yeah. And he goes, he first ignores it.
Yeah.
And then we're still talking, chit-chatting, and then I go, okay, seriously, like, you want to Uber me home so badly, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And he goes, I have to drop $700 worth of money on brake pads tomorrow.
Not my problem.
Okay, so that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, hot take.
Okay. And I said,
so then you end up.
So I go, okay. He goes, I'll split it with you. Where's the pride there? Yeah. I don't even ask him to split it with me. I end up Ubering back by myself, another $50 worth of whatever, an hour of traffic. Because there was a Dodgers game or something stupid fucking happening like that. And it was supposed to be 20 minutes. It was like 1 a.m. and it took me 57 minutes to get home. So yeah. And then I drank every single day for the rest of the week.
Yeah. What is the deal with men?
And it right there.
No, low effort on a first date. I understand the implication of someone inviting you over to cook you dinner, saying they're a chef of 5 years. I think that sounds so beautiful. And at the time beforehand, it sounded so beautiful. But then like hit after hit.
Also, pee on his toilet. Like when you cook eggs and you get a little bit of cooked egg, like yolk underneath your fingernail for a second. And you're like, ew, that's what his fucking toilet seat looked like. Yeah. What is this, 2014? At a frat party? I was never at a frat party in 2014. I was in high school. What is this, 2017 at a frat party? Ew.
Like at this first date
that
you expected to be basically a free meal.
Yeah.
You ended up using you paid for the date.
Yep. I need to like bill these men.
Yeah.
Remember my ex? I started requesting him $100 all the time because he owed me money.
Yeah.
Took him 4 months to send me $100 via Apple Pay. Piece of shit.
Pretty cool party.
Yeah. Do you want to take it from here? Karaoke was the next day. What a long ass day.
What a long ass day.
Oh, we went to Good Time.
Yeah.
In LBC.
How long were we there for?
Ever.
Yeah.
And then I walked to the bathroom, which was disguised as a haunted house.
A little spooky haunted house hallway.
And someone was behind me and I didn't see. And it did spook me. And I proclaimed at the top of my lungs something that I guess I say now when I get scared. News to me was, Jesus Christ, yo! And that's what I said to the woman behind me when she appeared in the dark hallway. And I said, ha ha! And then I started rambling because I got nervous.
Yeah.
So I said, I have to go to the bathroom. I probably
No,
don't
because
need to
where
go to
else
the
are we
bathroom.
even going?
Right. So does fucking she.
Yeah.
You probably don't need to go anymore.
Yeah.
Thank God for noise canceling earphones because hopefully everybody in that cafe had them on.
Yeah. And then we went to karaoke, and I was so excited.
Yes.
So excited to dress up and go do karaoke at our favorite karaoke bar that always ends up messing up our songs. And you know what he did this time? Mess up my song.
Yeah.
My lyrics were not in time with the music in the background. So me thinking I am killing it, I hear the rest of the crowd singing at a different time as me, trying to get me to go on to the right. And I was like, you know what? You're right. The music does sound off, doesn't it?
It was like that one time you had to come up and sing with me.
Yeah. That's like, it was just so painful. I should have just stayed confident in that, but then I was trying to match the correct, and then I can't figure out whatever. I'm not even mad. Whatever.
I think you looked really good.
Thanks.
I think your outfit slayed.
Yeah.
And
then
you're really pretty.
At the end of the song, I just put my legs together and went, the lyrics weren't in time with the music. And then I put the mic back and I walked down the stairs really sad.
You did your little stance.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all right. Whatever.
What was that one time he messed it up and you were like, hey, it's wrong? And he was like, I don't know your life or something fucking rude.
Oh my God,
like
yeah.
That.
He was like, I don't know your songs.
something.
You should.
Yeah.
You
Honey,
should.
what is your job?
Yeah. And then the first time that he ever messed it up, I
also
was
as
doing...
if it was some obscure song.
Yeah. I was doing Stars Are Blind. Paris Hilton, come on. Come on.
Was that the one?
Crazy. Stars are blind. There's 3 songs playing at the same time.
That was nuts.
That was crazy. He was like, you were a trooper. And you'd think he'd offer me a free song after that. A time to perform again later on in the night. Alas, that man is a prick.
Yeah.
And
I'm tired of pretending he's nice.
I've never pretended he's nice. I'm tired of accepting men with low effort. So,
give me some of these.
that was karaoke. And then we had the best Halloween weekend ever. La 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 la. I think I don't even have that energy to talk about Halloween weekend in a way.
I'm exhausted.
I loved it. I had so much fun. I'm gonna make a little slideshow for the viewers, for the video viewers of the photos we've taken this past weekend.
We posted pictures on the Instagram, so check out our fucking Instagram if you're into
Go to our
that.
TikToks, like all of our TikToks. On our TikToks, I'll link our TikToks.
Link the show notes,
Right
link the show notes, link the show notes.
These are our ads.
Right there in the show notes, right there.
I would like to move to the end of the episode in a way.
Yeah.
With my list.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize you had a list.
The first thing I said when we sat here.
Probably one of them.
Had a list, and you said, oh, me too. Oh, and then you said, can I go? And then I said,
don't remember 5 minutes ago, so.
So, I do have a list. I think it would be a good closer, so I don't. Would you be open to that being the closer?
I'll be open to that being the closer, but I still need you to get to my word.
I need you to get to mine as well.
Okay. Do you think this list is going to get us there?
I hope so.
All right.
I sure hope it does. This is a list of priorities for the month of November.
Oh, I would have loved to make one of these with you.
I made it 5 minutes before I sat on this couch.
All right. Let's hear it.
Number 1, pumpkin!
You keep getting me. You keep scaring me every time you do it.
Pumpkin! I listed some examples of how this could be true. Like coffee or pie, maybe baked sweet potato.
Pie!
Candles. Yeah, pie! Candles, seeds, roasted seeds, etc.
No, not that. No.
I love roasted pumpkin
Love
seeds.
pumpkins, roasted seeds, yes.
Okay.
Pumpkin!
Number 2, getting my very big fat ass to the gym. Number 3, sweater vests.
Oh, in a way.
Yeah, in a way.
In a way, this.
Yeah. Number 4, making TikToks and Reels instead of watching them.
Okay. Create over consume.
Yes. Yes. What is this? Number 5, a good car wash.
Yes. You got to get an oil change too, hunty.
I need a car wash and an oil change. It just seems the dust of fall is upon us. Yeah. Making good coffee at home, because it seems
to be adding up.
It seems we've been kind of purchasing, buying.
Yeah. Spending.
Yes!
Let me guess. That's the secret word. Whoa!
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo.
You said spent like 3 times, and I was like, if only she did it in the present tense.
Yes, we've been spending a lot.
We've been spending a lot on
A lot
coffee.
of energy, a lot of money on coffee.
Yeah.
Etc.
And with that comes saving money for Black Friday x Cyber Weekend. So we can get some gifts for our besties and family for Christmas. It's not the word, right?
No.
Okay. Next, we have attend a sports game, seeming as though football may be the most viable option at this time. However, a casual little league game counts if the funds are inevitably too low for the major leagues, of course.
Is there drinking?
Obviously.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Read
If
the
it's a
text-
little league, it's got to be like a wine and a
In a paper
bag.
bag.
Yeah.
Read the text I sent to you about Chad Powers the other day. If you hate Glenn Powell, fine, keep it to yourself. I'm not necessarily a Glenn Powell super fan, but I do enjoy the show Chad Powers. And the last 2 episodes are so incredibly juicy in a big, fat, and utterly gigantic way. I started getting really emotional about it, and I texted Crispy.
Bro, I can't even lie. There's been a huge, gigantic plot twist in the Chad Powers storyline, and now I'm gonna need you to watch it. Come on. Then, an hour later, in secret text, I love football now, with a colon,
Yes.
comma, parentheses. Fine! Only because I need a new show. After we blast through Squid Game's The Challenge.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Next, because I don't remember what number I am on. Hot tubbing at night. Maybe with a fall cocktail?
I gotta get a fucking boyfriend. Okay? Cause yeah. I'd love to do that.
Getting Christine a boyfriend this month.
And I can't relate to desperation, so I'm not gonna actually say please whatsoever. There's this person I keep running into at parties and social gatherings for the last, I don't know, year and a half, almost 2 fucking years. Year and a half.
Is allegedly obsessed.
No. I pretend like he is.
But he acts like he is.
He does act like he is low-key, and then I get really excited about it, but not in any type of desperate way whatsoever, in any way, shape, or form. But in a way that, like, piques my interest.
Yeah.
In, like, such a tiny, small way. But then he never asked me for my number.
Yeah.
Manifesting. So what the fuck is that about?
Manifesting that of sorts from him.
Maybe he knows something about me that I don't know he knows.
Yeah, but what could be that bad?
Like, maybe he's friends with one of my ops.
Did you know that we are always 7 connections, at most 7 connections away from someone?
At most?
At most.
Anyone.
Anyone in the whole world.
Like Kevin Bacon
Yeah.
theory concept? You know that? The 7, look up the Kevin Bacon 7 people thing.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yes. And such as.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. That's
Is that
fun.
what you're saying?
Well, it is essentially the the same concept. I've heard it's 7 degrees
Okay.
away from one another, but if it's 6,
Give me an example.
that's even. Oh, I couldn't.
Chris Briney.
Oh,
That's a great one.
Yeah. I made a friend at college, not gonna name names, who introduced me to a friend named Nolan Cummings. Yeah.
Cummings.
Nolan Cummings. Best friends with Chris Briney since either high school or college.
That's even shorter than I thought. I thought
Oh,
you were
you
going
thought I
to
was
say Mia
gonna
the
go-
hairdresser.
Yeah, Kendall, Mia,
Chris Briney.
one of their friends, Chris Briney.
Wow.
Like, I have, like, several different connections to Chris Briney. We could have been best friends by now. Alas, it just never adds up that way.
Do you want me to be? I could go ahead and I could tap me in. No? You want
I would still love to be best friends with him. He seems like a very silly, goofy guy.
This floor needs to be swept immediately.
Okay, and then so moving on to my last 2. Second to last is loving and respecting each other.
Oh.
And then the last one is revenge. And that's specifically in regards to our living situation and maybe leaving...
With each other?
No, with the complex as a whole. Seeing what we can do to kind of have small wins in a way where we're sort of destroying the place from like the ground up,
Yeah.
you know? Not doing anything that would impact our quality of living, like leaving literal shit in the hallways.
Yeah.
But like maybe throwing like a smoke bomb into the resident services office while wearing ski masks and all black.
I would love to be squaring ski masks
With
with my best
squeeze
friend.
with my best friend.
I would love to go into the jacuzzi on my menstrual cycle and leave it all in there and say, suck it.
I could do that this week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's my list.
She's saying it because
I know it's your word now.
What?
I absolutely know it's your word.
What? You know why this whole time I've been like,
When have I ever said it like that?
I don't know. I've been trying to get you to be like, period. I thought you were
That's
going to
so
bring it up
funny.
at some point, so I was like,
No, that's
not
so
that you
funny.
ever do on the camera, but I was like,
I definitely have in the past.
I was like, it's not, I wouldn't put
It's
it
not out
past
of-
you, but it's
yeah.
not something that you're going to be like, oh, period time. Yeah, my word was period, okay? I didn't win.
Period and period
So
you
the
know?
whole episode, I've been trying to be like, yes. That's
This was-
right. I know,
if-
that's right.
Doing this, I feel like I would have. It would bring out for me. It would be like clack it, or like that
Yeah.
more than it would be period. So
Children are our future. Okay, if you know that video, I asked our new friend Channing, I said, do you remember that video of that guy going, children are our future? And he goes, you mean RuPaul? And I go, right.
Channing,
Did I say
Chandler.
Channing? Did I say Channing?
You said Channing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
That's so embarrassing. Oh my word. He's just like a celebrity to me.
I met Channing
What?
at
Chandler!
Oh!
See?
I
See,
met-
it's hard.
I met Chandler at Oktoberfest, and they were like the second person to arrive. Because it was just me, Molly, and Kel.
Yeah.
And they come up and they're like, are you Crispy or Stine?
That's amazing. Yeah, and they were dry cleaning for Halloween.
Yeah, loved it.
Period.
So yeah.
Yeah, shout
So
out
I think
Chandler.
that's all the time we have for today.
What's your watch say?
2:26.
2:26 o'clock.
Yeah.
Can you rewind that for a second? Revenge to whomst else?
I'm trying to think of like who would be a good. Like the first thing that I thought of was our apartment complex because I couldn't think of like a person to inflict revenge on at this time in my life.
Then why did you think of it?
Because actually Jason suggested loving and respecting each other, and I wanted a little like quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. He also suggested getting cozy,
Ooh.
which is so true.
Were we not doing that earlier today?
We're always getting cozy.
We were watching TV this morning before work, and I said, Sunday morning cartoons.
Yeah. I was cozy all yesterday, except for when it got hot and I started sweating.
Yeah, because you were sick and you were on your...
On my rag.
On your... Ew.
I was riding the crimson wave.
Ew. Not ew because of periods. Ew because of my internalized misogyny is what I was ewing to.
Sorry.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, like... So...
Do you have anyone that you want, like...
To have revenge upon?
Yeah.
I think, like, the greatest form of revenge that I can really be satisfied with would be, like, financial. Compensation.
Yeah,
you know?
I was rolling my eyes, or starting to, because I thought you were gonna be, you were gonna say like being the bigger person, but I'm really glad that you like came in with something.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not that I want them to necessarily suffer financially, but like the people, like the dates, for example.
Yes.
Like their lives being worse doesn't really affect my life.
Our life needs to be better.
My life just needs to be better.
Yeah, so like us making a lot of money would be the greatest form of revenge.
Right. And like them specifically, the ones who are like, I spent money on for the dates, for example, like I will really only be satisfied not from an apology, not from an explanation, from whatever, because that's all like in the past at this point, it's not going to change anything. What's only going to help me move forward is if they compensate me.
Yeah, of course.
With a 3-digit number.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, or more.
Yeah. So like, share, and comment, and make sure we get this video out there so that we could start being monetized and maybe start making money from this, because that would be really cool.
Yeah, and other keywords to add to that would be like, if you're a smart, young content creator under 10K, you need to know these
And you're stuck in the
hacks right
300 view jail.
Don't get shadow banned with these mistakes. Follow below, link below, subscribe, and follow.
Viral trending.
Follow, hit like, etc.
Viral trending. Check out this hack.
Exactly. Dodgers, Ohtani, World Series.
Get out
Obama.
of the kitchen.
Thanks, Obama.
Best friends.
Best friends.
All right. Love you guys so much.